Hello everyone, I am Sayeda Wajida Hussaini, Faculty of Commerce from Sarojini Naidu Vanita Mahavidyalaya. Welcome to the online classes for the subject Corporate Accounting. In these sessions, I'll be teaching Unit 3. So this unit comprises of two chapters, that is internal reconstruction and acquisition of business. First, I'll be dealing up with the acquisition of business. What do you mean by acquisition? Acquisition means to acquire or to take over business. So the business is acquired by a corporate body from a non-corporate body, that is sole proprietorship or partnership firm. So in order to call it as an acquisition, the corporate body must take over the non-corporate body. If a corporate body is taking over the other corporate body, then it will be under the purview of amalgamation. There are two parties to the contract, that is buyer and seller. Buyer is the purchasing company and seller is the vendor firm. What do you mean by purchase consideration? It is the amount paid by the purchasing company to the vendor firm for taking over its assets and liabilities. The company may take over all assets and liabilities or any of them. It depends on the agreement between both the parties. Ascertainment of purchase consideration is very important as it affects accounting entries in the books. There are three methods for the calculation of purchase consideration. The first one is lump sum method. When a fixed amount is given by the purchasing company to the vendor firm, it is called as the lump sum method. The next method is net assets method. Under this method, purchase consideration is calculated by deducting the assets taken over from the liabilities assumed at an agreed value. The third method is net payment method. In this method, the purchase consideration is the total of all the payments made by the company to the vendor firm in the form of shares, debentures, and cash. Mode of payment of purchase consideration also plays an important role. It may be paid in any form, such as shares and debentures of the company or cash. The accounting problems arising from acquisition will be discussed under two headings. The first one is when new set of books are opened. Under this, the company will not be continuing with the same books of the vendor firm. On contrary to this, when the same set of books are continued, the company will be continuing with the same books of the vendor firm. Usually, this method is followed when the company acquires the business during middle of the year. We'll see now how the accounting treatment is done when new set of books are opened. The following journal entries are passed in the books of the vendor. So when the assets are being taken over by the purchasing company, we have to debit it to the realization account And whatever the liabilities are being taken over by the purchasing company, it should be credited to the realization account. The purchase consideration due has to be credited to the realization account. Why it has to be credited? Because purchase consideration is an income for a vendor firm, and realization account is a nominal account, so credit all incomes and gains. When the realization expenses are paid by the vendor firm, it has to be debited to the realization account, because debit all expenses and losses. And as the cash is going out, so we have to credit the cash. When the vendor firm receives the purchase consideration, the following journal entry is being passed. They may receive it in the form of the cash, shares, or debentures in the purchasing company. We'll see what are the entries being passed in the books of the purchasing company. The first one is for the purchase of the business from the vendor firm. This entry is for the purchase consideration due. The next entry is for taking over of assets and liabilities. So when the company is taking over the asset, its assets is increasing. So as the asset shows debit balance, so whenever its value increases, we have to debit it. Then we have to take over the liabilities. When the company is taking over the liabilities, its liabilities are going to increase. So when the liability increases, we have to credit it, as the liability shows the credit balance. For taking over of the assets and the liabilities, the company will be paying the purchase consideration. The purchase consideration has to be compared with the net assets. If the value of the net assets is less than the purchase consideration, then the difference has to be debited to the goodwill account. And if the value of the net assets is more when compared to the purchase consideration, the company stands to gain. Such a gain is credited to the capital reserve account. The last entry is for the discharge of purchase consideration. So the company will be paying the purchase consideration to the vendor firm. It may pay in the form of cash, shares, or debentures. If the purchasing company decides to continue with the same set of books, then the following steps may be taken. As the same set of books are to be continued, there is no need of realization account. Instead, a revaluation account will be prepared to revalue the assets and the liabilities. Then, the assets and liabilities which is not taken over by the purchasing company are transferred to the capital accounts in the profit sharing ratio. If there are any undistributed profits or losses, then these should be closed by transferring to the capital accounts in the profit sharing ratio. After making the above adjustments, the capital accounts are closed by debiting the capital accounts and crediting the shares or debentures or cash. Then in the end, a revised balance sheet has to be prepared. Sometimes A company does not take over the debtors and creditors of the vendor while purchasing a business, but agrees to collect the debts and pay the creditors on behalf of the vendor. So the company will act as an agent between the vendor and the debtors and creditors. For this service, the company will charge commission from the vendor. And if any profit or losses arises from such realization, all those will belong to the vendor. The following journal entries will be passed in connection to this. In the upcoming sessions, I'll be teaching you the practical problems in the acquisition of business. Thank you.